In a small village, there lived a magical word named sorry. Sorry had power to mend hearts, heal wounds, and make the world a brighter, happier place. With a wave of its magical letters, sorry could turn frowns into smiles and bring joy to even the gloomiest days. One sunny day, Sorry gathered a group of curious kids under the spreading branches of the wise willow tree. Its soft voice echoed like gentle chimes as it began to share story about the incredible adventure of saying sorry. Once there was a grumpy old man named Mr. Grizzle. He lived in a gloomy house, and his garden was filled with weeds that matched his grumpy mood, and he would slam the door on anyone who dared to visit. The children in town would whisper, "Stay away from Mr. Grizzle, he's too grumpy." Nobody wanted to be Mr. Grizzle's friend, because he would always find something to complain about. He grumbled about the weather, the noisy birds, and even the color of the sky. His grumpiness scared away anyone who tried to share a friendly hello. Sorry was known for spreading joy and kindness. One day, Sorry, a fluffy blue creature with big, apologetic eyes and a heart full of kindness, decided to visit Mr. Grizzle. The townsfolk warned Sorry and they said, "You can't change him. He's too grumpy and mean." But Sorry believed in the magic of apologies and decided to visit Mr. Grizzle anyway. Sorry knocked on Mr. Grizzle's creaky door and said with a sincere smile, "Hello, my name is Sorry. Sorry if I'm bothering you. I have heard that you had lots of friends, but you are alone now. I want to be your friend, as friends are like sunshine. Would you let me come in?" Mr. Grizzle, at first, got all grumbly and slammed the door, but Sorry didn't give up. The next day, Sorry skipped up to Mr. Grizzle's house again. He looked at Mr. Grizzle and kindly said, "Mr. Grizzle, I know you're a good-hearted fellow. I can sense you're really missing your friends. Saying sorry may seem tricky, but it's like a magical key. It's a small word, but it can do wonders, and saying sorry doesn't mean you're always wrong. It means you care about your friends more than your pride. Let's give it a try and turn those grumbles into giggles. What do you say?" Mr. Grizzle, surprised by such kindness, paused and looked into Sorry's big, apologetic eyes and nodded his head. As Mr. Grizzle listened to each apology, a warmth began to grow within him, which he hadn't felt in a long time. Sorry continued to visit as the days passed. The magic of the word sorry worked wonders. The fortress of grumpiness that surrounded him began to crumble, revealing the kind old man that had been hidden for too long. Mr. Grizzle's stern expressions were becoming softened. He realized that maybe, just maybe, there was room for a little more joy in his life. The simple word sorry acted like a key, unlocking the happiness that had been hidden away. One day Mr. Grizzle said, "Sorry, maybe you're right. Maybe I've been too grumpy that I had pushed away my friends with my grumpiness." Mr. Grizzle admitted, his voice softer than anyone had ever heard. From that day forward, Mr. Grizzle and Sorry became unlikely friends. Sorry's apologies turned Mr. Grizzle's frowns into smiles. The lonely Mr. Grizzle was now surrounded by his friends, all because of the magic of a simple apology. The once gloomy house now echoed with laughter, and the townsfolk couldn't believe the transformation. Children who used to whisper, "Stay away from Mr. Grizzle," now shouted, "Mr. Grizzle is our friend." The garden, once filled with weeds, bloomed with colorful flowers, mirroring the newfound joy in Mr. Grizzle's heart. The story of Mr. Grizzle and Sorry became a legend, teaching everyone, especially the little ones, that a sincere apology has the magical power to break down even the strongest walls of grumpiness and turn them into gardens of happiness. If you loved the magical journey of Sorry and Mr. Grizzle, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Join us for more enchanting stories that spread joy and teach the valuable lessons. Thanks for joining today.